Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. My name is Joseph. Today, I want to do a different kind of a reaction today, meaning that I've actually done the Kinslayer Nightwish reaction before, but I did it with Floor Jansen. And now we're going to go do it with Tarja, right? That's W the connect because J is pronounced as a Y. I want to, a lot of you guys kind of came out on that particular reaction and asked me to do now the comparison, almost reaction to the way Tarja sang the song in Nightwish when she was there. So let's just see. Let's see. I like both of them. I think they offer completely different things to the band, and they highlight the band in many very different ways. So let's see what we got here, and then at the end, of course, I'll do kind of a comparison how I felt and which version I liked more. Did I ever mention that I really like Marco's like Viking ponytails on his beard that he has? And of course, visibly, they're much younger, you can see. Yeah, of course, she brings that more operatic approach right to the songs and keeps that high note, which I think is her biggest difference with Floor Jansen, right? Floor kind of brings that, I would say, not variety would be a wrong word because Tarja has variety. It's like she messes around with songs kind of tones a lot more than Tarja does. Playing wise, I do have to say I like this version a little bit more. There's a slight, I think it's a little faster, at least that's the way it sounds like to me. It's just a little faster in this particular performance, which I think is typically normal, right? You do different speeds for songs. And I like Tarja's kind of bringing that vulnerability. There's a certain vulnerability that she brings to Nightwish that I think Floor projects more the strength. I don't know how to explain that. At least that's what it like seems to me. I'm less of a expert on Nightwish, of course, than you guys are. I always love in concerts when they show the people having fun and clapping and enjoying the energy. I think one of the best concerts for that was an AC/DC concert. It was one of their later concerts before they retired. Well, not later, it was like into 2000s. And it was just amazing crowd. You can see people just having fun, jumping and going crazy. And they just added to you feeling like you were there, where I think a lot of modern performances, they show too much of the band and they don't show anything about the crowd and what's going on. Also, maybe I'm going crazy. Wasn't in the other one with Floor, wasn't Marco singing that part along with her? So there was a kind of a back and forth going on, and here it's it seems like it's on a recording.
Not a hero unless he die. Auspicious is the wounded ones.
Wait, I knew it. I knew Tomas had Jack Sparrow because he looks like Jack Sparrow. Oh, that's funny. I like that. It's a little sense of humor there.
With your impeccable kin.
Good books and more bad songs. Good see God, I want it for every life. Survive those yielding us forevermore. 15 can the city first of this world will in hypocrisy. Oh, that reason must know.
Yeah, I think this was a better performance. Yeah. And you know what? It wasn't because either one of them is a better singer or not, because they, like I said, they've offered different styles. I think this vocal style matches better Tarja. Keeping that high note and that up and down that she's doing with the singing as she's singing the notes. It just matches her style better. And that's the case a lot with bands. For example, I've mentioned that my favorite band of all time is Iced Earth. And Iced Earth has gone through many singers. They went through 3 different vocalists. And their first vocalist on their first album, there's some really killer songs there. And Matt Barlow, their second vocalist, was my favorite. But he just didn't do justice to some of the songs on the first 2 albums because they were made for a different vocal style than the vocal singer. But some songs he actually sings better than the original. And then the same thing happened with Ripper Owens. I think there's a couple songs he did really, really well. But for the majority, I thought Matt Barlow was better. And actually the fourth singer, Stu Block, he did a good job of imitating Matt Barlow. But then there's certain songs he did just better. So everybody kind of brings something different, I think, into a band. I wouldn't particularly say one is better than the other, but I like this vocal performance better. I'll put it that way. And I understand there was quite a few comments saying, wow, this is the better performance out of the 2. I can see where you're coming from. I can also see if somebody tells me that I like the Floors more. I thought it was cooler. It's a matter of opinion. At this point, it's so subjective. There's no a formula or a number, and you can't calculate it. It's how you feel, and you can't fully explain it sometimes. But I prefer this one. I think this one's better. Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that reaction, though. Keep it metal, have a good one, and take care of yourselves, guys.